Senator Blumenthal.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I want to begin by thanking you and Senator Feinstein for your courage and perseverance in championing this bill, and to the countless couples who have contacted us demonstrating their courage and steadfastness in support of this cause, and we're really here because of them as much as anyone. Today's discussion really marks a dramatic and historic day. The vote will mark a historic and dramatic step forward in the fight for social justice in this country. There's no question that we need to focus on jobs and economic growth. There's no certainty about when the vote on the floor of the Senate will be, but the cause of justice will be advanced when this committee votes today in favor of repealing DOMA, in favor of marriage equality, in favor of respect for marriage and the respect for state laws and state decisions about who will be married within their jurisdictions. Senator Klobuchar has rightly made the point that no place of worship will be compelled to marry anyone as a result of this law. Equally true is the fact that no state will be forced to adopt a change in its law or grant benefits to individuals beyond what state law now provides. In fact, this repeal of DOMA is about basic respect for the principles of federalism, the principles that each state will make decisions about these fundamental rights under its law. But beyond all of the rhetoric and all of the legal principles is a fundamental human fact that's involved in this law, that people now are suffering injustice as a result of DOMA. And we've heard, in fact, in this committee, in its own hearing, from a couple living in the state of Connecticut, one who died tragically after he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and his partner came to us from Cheshire, Connecticut, Andrew Sorbo, to tell about the effects on his health insurance as a consequence of DOMA, about the effects of his retirement benefits as a consequence of this unjust law, which puts the federal government on the wrong side of justice and the wrong side of history. I would just close by thanking colleagues like Senator Durbin, who have said, in effect, that they are going to change their views and change their votes. There is a principle, many of us as prosecutors are aware of it, and courts are as well, that when we make a mistake, we confess error. As members of this body, as well as judicial officers, we have a responsibility to do justice. And I want to commend my colleagues who are supporting this measure for taking this step and putting us on the right side of the ledger, on the right side of history, on the right side of this issue, and for moving us forward in respecting the sanctity of relationships of marriage in the state of Connecticut and any other state where it is recognized, and a respect for the decisions of couples who have come before us in this body to tell us why we should take this step today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.